Not even the dogs that cast against the walls of Babylon shall escape the wrath I come to pour. And I shall burn them and burn them continuously, for they never cease to oppress the poor. Oh, plead my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against the eye. Order my steps, oh Jah. The way is dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe, no. Cause now is not the time to sleep or turn the other cheek. Cause the wicked in a Babylon stew ya if you're weak. Whoa, plead my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against the eye. And order my steps, oh Jah. The way is dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe.
Locked into Entertainment Weekly and KLS Sports FM 89. This is the voice of the artist Junex, track called Plead My Cause. And at this time when this song came out, it was a time when people like Sizzler was having a good run in terms of the reggae side of the music. People like Richie Spice, Chuck Fender, Anthony Cruz and the rest of the Fifth Element crew were emerging. And basically an unknown to me at this time, was this artist Junex, who came out and made a big bang with this song. Junex, welcome.
Yes, good thanks for having me, Blessed love Jamaica and all the listeners across the world.
Was I accurate with my intro?
Yeah, man, it was accurate,
So where was Junex prior to Plead My Cause?
Junex is about the follow music, the music trail as usual, our things, Music has been a love of mine and I can't stop loving her, Yeah, so before that I was recording, still going studios, doing shows here and there, preparing myself.
Alright, so how was it to score this massive hit? I mean, a lot of times a new artist gets a song that bubbles and a couple of other bubbles before you really hit, but it seemed like you just hit straight at this one.
Yeah, man, we just jump out on them with that one, we don't waste my time. I want to tell it to a lot of artists when we bust with a song there, enough people never knew me, because I wasn't the type of artist who campaign at the studios,
Right.
It was more like I'm on the sitting and just think and figure out, make my approach, and just make your approach and it just work, you understand?
Right. Who was the producer behind this one again?
Originally, and you watch your McCarthy.
Which means that it was basically a young artist and a young producer that scored.
Yeah, very young producer, so we never have any records in the business before. I placed them on the map.
So I guess you could say you both started each other's career.
Well, you could say that too.
Alright, so what has Junex been up to since this song came out? How has your career been since that?
Well, life happens to everybody, so things happen and here and there. I did a lot of touring too as well, Yeah, I've been to Japan twice, I've been to the Caribbean many times, the USA, Yeah, so right now my focus is to go to Europe and Africa, Never been those places, just in other places as well, So doing the works, putting out more singles, putting together an album currently, hoping that they fly the gate where the scope with pandemic is concerned so we can go about our normal life.
Because in terms of what I received, I can't speak overall, but in terms of what I received, Junex wasn't not really an artist that recorded heavily.
Yeah, man, I recorded heavily, but guess what happened now? If the music is a business,
right,
and, it's a business that requires a lot of things, which we won't get into right now. So between that and, other stuff, you won't hear a lot of things on the mainstream media.
Right.
But what I do, I utilize like the social platforms, and I must say this to all the listeners, all my fans and my fans to be, if you like the sound, you can check me out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Yeah, you'll find most of my material those sides.
So you have been working, just not always able to get it out in the public the way you'd like to.
I've been working assiduously, sir. I've never stopped singing. Every day I sing, all I'm singing. All when I talk, it sounds like me sing the way I love sing. But, there are challenges, and as I say, life happens to everyone, and anything that, you consider a business, you have to approach it as like a business in order for it to, you know, work out the way you want it to work. So, but I've always been working, always been recording. I've never stopped singing. I can't even count the amount of songs I have out there.
Unfortunately, I've been able to maintain a fan base as well.
Yes, man, I have a fan base, because the fans link me up very often. Even this morning, a lady write a whole picture and sent to me, and she was telling me how the song carry her through some rough and tough time. It nearly brings tears to my eyes when we read what she writes,
Right.
So the work's still going out there, and it is still, being effective.
One of the things in the music, though, unfortunate as it is that there sometimes is a stereotype. For example, when you came out with this song, a lot of people thought it was a Rasta.
Yeah.
So a lot of people expected to see a Rasta man when they saw June X.
But what is a Rasta man? Rasta is not a man.
Well, when people say Rasta, they're talking about the hair. They expect to see the locks.
Misconception, they expect to see me with some long hair and things.
Right.
Rasta is a way of life, a liberty, and I don't see myself living any less than,
Right.
And that especially at that time, because at that time we come out ready for burn. See, and I was burning. It just spiral off because anything you have too much people handling it, it hardly works.
Right.
And I've lost my faith in the union of black people. Start to say that it just don't seem as if the black people can come together and do anything that will amount to anything, And then we just have to just accept the fact that people get jealous sometimes, self-interest, get the best of them, Yeah, a lot of things started. But we still give thanks because, I reach my people, them, and I do what I set out to do.
And as we all know, Jah will deliver us.
Jah will deliver us, and what is to be will have to be. What is yours, no one can take it from you. It may seem delayed, but, once it is to happen, it is going to happen, my brother. So I just give love to everyone,
We need
Yes,
to draw
sir.
nearer and nearer to the Most High. No matter who you are, where you are. See? Yes, sir. Every get to you, straight. Yes, I know. I know Jah will deliver us. Yes, the Most High will deliver us. I know Jah will deliver us. No matter what them a fight and a fuss. Oh, I know Jah will deliver us. Yes, the Most High will deliver us. I know Jah will. Even at the point I feel like giving up. Oh, the system set away. Graduate from university with student loan to pay. But the little money where we earn, I know that left me concerned. Oh, how can we survive when our basic needs are costing more than our salary? Oh, yeah. The system they create is to keep us slaving, working, building their economy. Oh Lord, I know they don't care for the poor, but we need some open doors. Jaja, please go before. Can't take the pressure no more. Cause I know Jah will deliver us. Yes, the Most High will deliver us. I know Jah will deliver us. No matter how them a fight and I'm
Jah will deliver us. Track on the paradigm shift rhythm, courtesy of Small Axe Entertainment. Is this one going to be a part of the upcoming album?
Definitely. I don't want to let it go and go across the world, because I've been getting a lot of feedback, and I've been pushing it as well in every corner I can, and I've been soaking up the support from many, radio stations, internet, and even, yeah.
And it's overall a nice song, nice melody, nice lyrics, and it's a nice rhythm.
Very, and especially it fits the time, so.
Right.
Because everybody looking out to the Most High for His blessings, and I just want to make each and every one listening right now. So don't worry too much, Just pray and call to the Most High, because Him say when the time come rough and way, Him always there to give His strength, So we need Him now.
And this is a time when we also need the musicians who carry a message of comfort and message of hope.
Yes, the fans need them, the people need them, nations need them, but will they allow them to speak? Because a lot of us what they do is like they take away the voices that gives the people hope, as Queen Africa would say. You know, and I don't know why, but right now is the time to release the voices of comfort.
Well,
People them need them. You know, since COVID, a lot of people link me, you know. A lot of people link me. Just because of the spiritual comfort me bring to them, you know. So they definitely see it.
well, one of the fortunate things is that you have things like social media and other means by which you can sometimes connect directly with the fans.
And guess what? It is even better now because social media bring you further, you know. Yeah, so once you work with Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you know, and all them places, you may reach further than, you know, you just having it playing on the radio.
And the major difference is that the radio, they'll hear the song, social media, they're able to communicate with you.
Yes, they interact with you, isn't it? So what I do, I make myself readily available for my fans, you know. Yeah, because I love my people and I do believe that I'm a servant of the people. And, you know, I meditate very deep and hard just to bring them things that will uplift them, you know.
Social media, how can the fan keep up with you?
Well, on social media, they can find me on Twitter. I am Junior X. Instagram, Junior X1. Facebook, Junior Rebel X. Yeah. Otherwise, you can just start Junior X and it will lead you to all my social platforms. And, you know, for Dubplate, Spotify, they can link me anytime there. The number is already available in there as well. And if you want to get me by email, it is karmawillgetttoyou@gmail.com. That is KARMAWILLGET, the number 2, the letter U, @gmail.com.
Well, until we cross paths again, your blessings.
Jah richest blessings as well. And bless up all the listeners. Enough love and respect the people.
And that's been Entertainment Weekly and KLA Sports FM 89. Remember, love yourself, love Jah, prayer day, keep the devil away. So until we meet again, same time, same place next week, Jah bless.
I know that